What's up everyone, it's Ryan here from beachflame.com, the place where you check all of my reviews. Welcome to the second DVD. Yes, welcome to the second DVD of my reviews. So this is the first video of the disc 2. This in front of you is a Hero Factory set. So today I'm doing a Hero Factory review. At last, I finally got Nex. Like I promised you last time when I'm doing the review of XT4. Promised you at last. This eventually is Nex from Breakout Season Wave 2. This is set 6221, 39 pieces in Nex. And he comes in the bag like all the other Hero does. Here's the back of the bag. If you just want to look at the bag, just pause the video and then take a look at it. Who cares about the bag anyways? Let's just get intrigued with see what's inside. So now I'm gonna open up this bag and then we can see what is inside. Here's Nex's body. To attach on the torso, has some muscle details to it, white and orange. You put the Hero core right here. Last but not least, here's his head. New old-fashioned way. And in here you can put the head like this. We're not gonna fully put it in until I do the speed build, which will occur right now. Wait, not yet, it's not the speed build yet. I totally forgot about the instruction books. Instruction book, it's here, it's kind of got a little bit folded up with the other stuff. The instruction book goes up to page 21. So not much about him. So now, speed build.
Okay, so there is a funny story on how I got my hands on Nex. I bought him from Winners. Nope, not the Lego store, not Toys R Us. Winners. If you don't know what Winners is, it's like this Canadian, very cheap thrift store that usually resells random stuff for 60% off. You don't know what to expect there because their stock is all sorts of different things, usually clothes, but in their toys department, man, it changes and it's random all the time. And they sometimes sell Lego, but at one point, all the Winners in Canada was constantly selling Hero Factory Breakout Wave 2 sets for some reason. Not just like Breakout in general, but not just Breakout and not just Hero Factory in general, but they were selling Breakout Wave 2 sets, so the summer sets. Kinda weird, and if you ask me, but was that something Winners had in mind, that they only wanted Wave 2 sets? I don't know, but that's how I got Nex. But anyways, in that clip you saw I went over the parts, and yeah, that was pretty much it. And that was the bag, and that was a really crappy old studio. I gotta ask, it was back at my old house, long time ago. But anyways, Nex is back, and he came back from Savage Planet. He went from a tiger to a techno hero that is built to fight the droid XT4. And we don't actually get to see Nex and XT4 battle out in the TV show, so we can only imagine how the battle would play out. But one thing you'll notice for both Nex and XT4 is they both have lasers. And XT4's has like a small laser cannon, but Nex is here and uses this big Ordeal of Fire gunmetal armor piece here. And on top of that, he has a what's it called? Like a little minifigure fire hose. that shoots out a green laser. So not XT Force was yellow. Oh my gosh, XT Force was red. Nexus was green, and it is connected with this green hose to his main body. And I guess this is a good weapon. Like if he's trying to break into XT4's lair or something, he can use this to slice open the lock or something. It's an effective laser, but I always wonder if this thing can be used for melee attacks, for close combat. Because maybe lightsaber? I don't know, but all in all, cool antenna piece, great laser, and I think the weapon is great, except that, you know, it's connected to the bone socket. I would like to see maybe an extra hand, you know, always nice to have heroes with 2 hands, and have that attached to the side, because this, yes, it does give more posability, but I would rather have another hand than posability. But nonetheless, weapon is pretty unique, and it's definitely something that stands out differently from the others. Pretty cool. And then he has one shoulder armor here. As for this side, he's got this minifigure harpoon gun. I think that's to mimic an antenna as radio, so he can radio back to Hero Factory. I don't know what the point of this is, but it's something to change up his shoulder design. As for this arm, he like all standards in all the Hero Factory Breakout heroes, they all must have a spear shooter. So Nexus has of course Nex has a spear shooter, but his is just a simple one. Orange, shoots out a green ball, and it is connected to a hand, not a axle piece. So at least he has one hand. So that's good. Oh my gosh, his hose just fell. There we go. Okay. So yeah, so simple weapons, laser cutter, and the shooter. As for the main body armor piece, you can see it's white, it's not orange, so it's actually a color contrast, and I think it's one that worked pretty well for Nex, although I would like to see more orange rather than white. This feels like it's way too white, and also because Nex used to be green and orange in his 3.0 and 2.0. He was orange and green, but he changed to orange and white. So, like Stringer, Stringer had a dramatic color change, but Nex had a slight color change. So, yeah, and then the hero cores in there, I really like the nice technology, or like the computer graphics imprintment on his chest, so that's great. As for the head, this is a new head, because Nex was not around in 1.0, because they went back with the hero heads, they went back to the 1.0 molds. So Nex and Evo were not in 1.0. So was Raka, so they had to come up with new molds. So this is what Nexus 1.0 would look like if he was in 1.0, and it's pretty big. Surprisingly, it's a pretty big helmet, and it definitely fits in with his head pretty well. I think it was one of his more useful helmets. I didn't really like his 2.0 helmet. His 3.0 helmet, it was a tiger, but then if you want a non-animal hero, then this would be it. Is for a normal hero, and I think that's a great helmet. I think that worked well, and then it's big enough to fit his entire head completely. Of course, like the majority of heroes, they're going to be empty from the back, but it's just something we got to get used to at this point. And then as for the legs, the final thing, you can see thighs and legs use number 3 armor pieces in orange, and this one's white. His feet is also orange. Nothing new there, and I think they're fine, except because he's short. I addressed the same problem with Stringer. The hero cuffs are way too long, and they're like three pieces long, and they're way too long because for 2 reasons. One, cuffs need to be tight if you're gonna capture a hero. A villain. So the bad guy, once he's cuffed, he can't move around so much. But this is so long, it's giving them so much flexibility, you know? And the second problem is, once you attach it to a hero like Nex, who's short, it just drags on the floor. You can see the cuffs just dragging on the ground. And that's definitely something you don't want to be if you're a hero and you're trying to chase after a villain. The worst thing you can do is trip on your own hero cuffs. So what I do is I'll probably just do this then. So it's nicely tucked away. So again, these hero cuffs are great, but they're way too long, and it's definitely a major problem for a mission so critical that you gotta capture basically all the villains that escaped Hero Factory, because they all escaped Hero Factory. But all in all, would he be a formidable match against XT4? I'd probably say yes, because, well, XC4 has 2 or 4 arms, the next one has 2, but hey, remember, Kenobi beated Grievous, and Grievous had 4 arms, 4 lightsabers, and Kenobi had 1. So, the odds, I think, are in Nex's favor, and I think he's a okay hero. I would prefer Stringer over him. He is one of the small ones, so that, if I had to put him beside Surge, Evil, and Stringer, he would definitely be a number 3. I would recommend Stringer, and then Evil, and then Nex. So, yeah, he's not, I don't think he is a priority hero, but I honestly think his 3.0 looks better than this one, in my opinion. And if you're a Nex fan, this is definitely one you should pick up. And yeah, so if you like Nex, definitely go for this one, because this is the last version of Nex to ever exist in Hero Factory, and then after that there's no more Nex. So this one is a good one. Not one I would strongly recommend, but a good one nevertheless. And I'd probably say I'd give this one a 7 out of 10. Just, I want to see an extra hand, you know, for his laser cutter, just to have it make more sense, and then cover up the back, of course. And then because I really don't get this harpoon piece on his shoulder. So yeah, I guess that's really all I have to say. That's really what I have to say to fix the set, to make the model look better. But those are my opinions. What are your opinions? Make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more. And we got a couple more Breakout stuff, and some are still being ordered, and they are on the way as I speak. So we'll see you then in the next one.